the Lord Yahweh Shai, he cares for the elect first and foremost. But this is in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, verse 5. It says, "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?" That's right, man. So who's gonna have pity upon us, man? Nobody, man. Because these heathen nations, they hate us, man. It's in their spirit to come up against us, especially Esau, man. Like how, the scripture says that we were fighting in the womb, man. Okay, against Esau. 2 nations shall be separated, man. Okay, so since the beginning of time, okay, we were never meant to pretty much get together, man. Okay, and it says, "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem, or who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?" That's right, man. So no any other nation actually cares about us, man. Only the Lord Yahweh Shai, like I said, is the one that cares about us, but beginning with the elect first and foremost, because he's going to destroy 2/3 of our people. But, our seed, okay, will be righteous in the kingdom, man. So, all of our people are going to come back in the kingdom, man, okay? And it says, "Thou hast forsaken me, saith the Lord. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out mine hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary with repenting." Okay? "And I will fan them with a fan in the gates of the land. I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people since they return not from their ways." That's right, man. So the Lord Yahweh Shai has a great reason to why, he's going to do what he's going to do with our people, man. Okay, it's not just out of nowhere, because the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's just, man. Okay, and with the elect, okay, the men that are actually doing their best to follow the Lord Yahweh Shai, those, those, are the men that the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to deliver, man. Okay, but for the rest, okay, the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to stretch out his arm against you, man. Okay, but just going back to verse 5, okay, no any other people actually out there cares about us, man, but Yahweh Shai.
That's right. The scriptures say that the nations clap their hands at the fall of the daughter of Zion, man.
Yeah.
So you see, you read that we'll be bereaved of our children, man. Meaning we're gonna lose our children. We not only lost our children during the time of slavery, where they separated the families, but you get so-called, our children catching strays, man. But there's no such things as stray. They're losing their life in the streets. They're in the prison houses.
Abortion.
All these things and all this hell. All right, all this punishment is shows you that we are those people, man. That's the book of Deuteronomy. "These shall be in you for a sign and for a wonder," and these are the signs, man. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 46. Let me start at 45. It says, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee." Damn Satan, man. "And pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign." You hear that? A sign and for a wonder. These so-called Jews do not know what this is about, man. Okay? All they want to... Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, Khan, that's very true. And even, Jeremiah 14 and 2, where it says, for, I'm a Judah mourneth in the Gesef language, they are black. Those goddamn rats out there, they want to fulfill that prophecy by actually wearing all black, man, which goes to show you that these people are actually carnal, man. They don't understand what these scriptures are actually talking about, man. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to, say that. But
that's great and beautiful, man. For real, they are carnal. They literally go to a curling iron and curl their hair because they know that they should have woolly hair. So some carnal.
And then also, their women, they shave off all of their hair, man, because in the book of Isaiah, it talks about how, the daughter of Jerusalem and how, they're not going to have any hair, man.
Don't say it. Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
Come on, that's video worthy right there, That's video worthy.
those people out there are carnal, man. They don't actually understand that this is a spiritual thing, man. And of course it does happen physically, like how we're I'm a people that have melanin, and also our women actually they can't grow hair, man, especially the dude the woman of Judah, man.
Okay.
you know
But the scriptures say that
especially them.
her hair is her covering. It's her covering. But you see our women, they go around acting like bad mind. They're wicked, proud. So those are the signs. The scriptures say that she'll have hate for the little one that cometh from her womb. That's going into abortions, man. Cast them to the fire, which is Molech. When you sacrifice your child, you're really sacrificing your child onto an idol, man.
Yeah.
But I'll finish up at 46 here. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So that's going through what the generations, man. Generation. Gone, man.
That's right, man. And it says forever, meaning a long time, man, until the Lord actually takes those curses off of us and then puts it on these heathens, man. And you can slowly see that the curses are, pretty much, getting uplifted, out of our people and, being put into these nations, man. Okay, because, you got a lot of people that are waking up to how wicked Esau is, okay, and not taking Esau's bullshit no more, man. Okay? But
I gotta, no, that's good. You know what? Let me read this book of 1 Corinthians 11:7. It says, "For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image of the glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of the man." Right? For the woman is the glory of the man. Well, facts are, when you're looking on a spiritual level, the nation of Israel, our man is Yahweh Shai, and on a physical level, our woman. Glory is her man, and who's got the highest divorce rates and just hit and runs? We do, man. Right? Single mothers, single white, black females. That relates to us right there, man. A woman forsaken, man.
That's right. And I think there's a stat that 70% of black women are single, man. That's high, man. But that goes to show that nobody wants the black woman, man.
That's right.
Okay, because the black woman is a goddamn demon, man.
That's right.
Nobody wants to deal with a loud ass mouth, man. All she wants is just fucking yap all day and night, man. I think yeah, I think there's also a stat about pretty much that women speak about 8,000 words a day and men only speak 2,000. So imagine all the hell that these men gotta deal with, man. That woman, she's up all night just fucking yelling, complaining about every goddamn thing, man. Nobody wants to deal with that, man.
And the scriptures speak about a woman being like a constant drip. I'd rather dwell in the corner of a house. All right, and it speaks about a man who has few words, and that's true. That's spiritual. The scriptures covered that. It said a woman who likes to talk too damn much and argue. Let me see if we can find that. What's the word? Something woman. Not argumentative.
I think that's in Sirach.
Oh damn. Okay, let me get this. I was just able to get. I believe it's Sirach 9 Proverbs.
I just got one, of the one that you had spoken of. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 16. It says, "I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman."
A lion and a dragon, those are furious beasts, guy. I guess he counting his chances. And he's like, you know what? I'd rather die quick than deal with a wicked ass woman, man.
Yeah,
maybe the dragon could possibly be tamed, or the lion.
Yeah.
Dag. I'm getting this freaking phone call. No, I can't talk. I gotta cancel that. Let me shut that off. Suck yeah. This is that shows you that that's speaking about our people, man. That's book of
Yeah.
you know what? Let me get that. Isaiah, second chapter, going into this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2. And going into the woman. Isaiah, is that 2 or the actual 3rd chapter?
That'd be Isaiah the 3rd chapter. I think starting from the 9th verse.
2. No. I'm at Isaiah.
Isaiah
I got
chapter
it.
3,
18 verse. 18 verse.
18.
Isaiah 3 and 18. It says, "In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkly ornaments." Let me go jump back to 7 to 16. It says, "Moreover the Lord saith, because the daughter of Zion are haughty, and walketh with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet." Now, one thing you know is if you hear so-called white woman walk and Israelite woman walk in high heels, you could tell, man. One sounds like it's a beat going, you know. Yo, it's a fact. Our women have pizzazz. They got spirit, although they're wicked as all hell. You know, they got a way, the way they move and everything, right? So this can only relate to, you've seen a Moabite walk, all right, or Ammonite walk. They look like they all awkward as all hell, right?
Yeah, it can.
It says, "More of the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty," which is proud, "and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes," which means undisciplined, looking all over the damn place, right? It says, "walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts." So let me look that up. I'm gonna see if I can Google scab or no, slug. Yeah. Go ahead, Ak. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna Google it if you got some.
Yeah, kind. You know. So that precept of the brother just read, verse 17, you know, is pretty much going into how our women, you know, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and so-called Native American, especially Judah, okay, the so-called Negroes are cursed, okay, with the curse of not being able to grow hair, man. Okay, that's why, you know, they want to wear weave. That's why they want to wear blonde hair, which blonde hair is a curse according to the scriptures. Okay, it's a leprosy of the scalp. Okay, but, you know, that in itself, okay, is a prophecy to show you who's who, man. He said the daughter of Zion. The Lord's going to, you know, pretty much, smite with a scab the crown of the head, man. Okay, so the Lord's not going to give you any goddamn hair, man, because, you know, the hair for the woman is her glory, man. Okay, the first thing, okay, you know, that the woman does, okay, before going out is fixing her hair, man. Okay, because that's her glory, man. Okay, but the Lord Yahweh Shai took away your glory, man. And the Lord took away our glory, which is the woman, man. That's why our woman come up against us, man. Okay? And it says, verse 18, "In that day the Lord will take away the Salakia. Verse 18, "In that day the Lord will take away the bribery of their twinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cloths and their round stars like the moon." Okay, so the Lord's going to take away all of their precious things, man. Okay, that a woman, you know, pretty much, you know, uses, you know, to keep herself clean, you know, pretty much, you know, to make herself smell good. Okay, that's why, you know, our women smell, bro. Okay, they don't smell good, man. Okay, they do not smell good. Yo, they do not smell good, man. Okay, that's the black woman out there, man. But out of all the women, she's the most proudest woman out there, man. Because she learned that shit from Esau. Esau is her buddy, man.
That's right.
Okay.
Devil's advocate. That's right.
It says the chains and bracelets and mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings, the nose jewels, the chainable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins.
Who's got like all those accessories?
Mhm.
Who still wears a lot of those accessories, man? You so-called black women. All right, yo, I'm married to a so-called white woman. All right, from England, or she's English heritage or whatever, and she doesn't even she ain't even really like that, man. But when you mention all those accessories, I'm like, all I can think about is a damn black woman, man.
That's right. The black woman, she's poor as hell, but she's, at the same time, she will find a way to pretty much purchase all of these things, man. Because, deeply, it's in her spirit to have that. Okay. But, even in hell, our woman want to become the most, precious things out there, man. Okay. And it says the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. The Lord is bad. And it said, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of a well set hair, baldness. Okay. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth.
That's like a big belly.
A belly, a woman out of shape, overweight.
Ooh.
Okay. I just came from the gym yesterday, man. Yo, these two black women out of shape, man.
Water buffalo.
Out of shape.
Check this out. I got an image of this black woman right here, and she's just trying to hang on to her last few strings of hair. Her whole from her front to her back edge here, no hair, but she still is able to put something on the back. Oh man, my mom would be like, "That's a pretty pig." Yo, you got, and because they only got no damn hair, they decide to go bald. All right, to go bald, this has become like a fashion thing now, man. All right, cutting off all your bald and then go blonde. That's the alternative for them right now, man.
That's right. I got a precept out for you. This is in the book of Lamentation, chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel like the ostrich in the wilderness. And when you look at the black woman, bro, she's shaped like an ostrich, man. Big ass, just, freaking walking everywhere and talking. God, man.
Legs, right? Come, man. Just disproportionate, man.
That's right, man. No shame whatsoever, man. Thinking she's on top of the world. Okay, out of shape, no hair, thinking she's the most beautiful thing ever, man. Because Esau feeds them that crap, man. Okay. What is this? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 13. It says, give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman. Okay? So, the wickedness of a woman goes deep, man. Because like the scripture says, how, roughly paraphrasing, that the woman, they will, pretty much commit wickedness and say, I have done no wickedness, man. Okay? Which goes, to show you that, little wickedness is nothing to a woman, man. Okay? It's but a little wickedness unto a woman, man. Okay? That was it on that one.
Okay. I'm holding this one right here. This is the book of Amos 7 and 17 says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the street in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land." So let me read that again. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord," these are the curses. It says, "Thy wife shall be an harlot in the city." Now you look on TV, and you had a movie or a series that was called Scandal. It was called Scandal. You had the black woman, all scandalous in that movie or series, and she was pretty much the white man's bed wench, right? So she was being portrayed as a hoe or as a harlot. A lot of our women on TV, wear these scantily cladded dresses and got their asses showing and their cleavage, no respect, no dignity, It says, "And thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword." Just recently, it was showed you that so-called little black girl, Judite girl, got gunned down in the street. She caught a stray, right? It says, "And thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land." What land is the more polluted in America? Babylon the Great. "And Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land." Israel is the tribe of the northern tribe of Joseph, which are the Latin and Native American tribes, which went into Syria. Kind of. That's it.
That's right, man. And just I just want to add into you saying that a woman, are pretty much, well, the scripture says that a woman have become harlots. When you look at, the majority of our women that are so-called celebrities in this world, and how they got their fame is, pretty much, becoming hoes, man. I'm a Cardi B. I'm a Kim Kardashian. What talent do they fucking have, man? Nothing but just showing their bodies and being hoes, and then Esau, pretty much, he uses that, to pretty much, I'm gonna promote that to telling, the women of our people that if you want to become famous, you gotta do this, man. Okay, pretty much, showing them an example of what society will accept.